transitional word.
What were you saying?
Let me say it again. But welcome to the Friday Voiceover Nerdcast. This week, 2 geeks. Like, comment, and subscribe. But first, I'm your host, Derek Yarnovic, joined by my co-host,
Camden Parsons.
What's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. Something crazy actually happened today.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and the rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. What happened? What was crazy?
So for the long-term listeners, I collect Pokemon cards.
Yeah, you loser.
Yeah.
You nerd.
It's almost like this show is about nerds.
What?
So anytime I get a chance to purchase Pokemon cards in the morning, before work, I do so.
Do it for the vine.
And I showed you this earlier, and I'm going to show it again.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing the action. No one can see this.
Yeah.
But I pulled Team Rocket's Mewtwo.
Ow.
Yeah.
I just punched my microphone. I'm so sorry.
I'll say that again. I pulled Team Rocket's Mewtwo.
Yeah, you did.
It's from the Destined Rivals set, and it's like the top chase, and it's probably one of my favorite cards ever printed, which is a shame because it's worth so much. And
money.
Well, here's the thing. I can't justify having this card.
What do you mean?
I can't justify having $300 or I think it's like $380 or something like that just in this.
Why? Would you rather just have the money itself?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what that can get you? More Pokemon cards.
It could.
Oh, you're gambling. Is this gambling?
I think it is.
Whoa.
I think it's like nerd gambling.
Oh man, you're just like Milk Daddy. He keeps trying to convince me to go to Vegas with him.
I think you should go.
I won't.
Yeah.
No.
That'll honestly. You need to go to Hollywood. You need to go to Vegas. And that'll complete the trifecta. New York City, Hollywood, and Vegas. I've been to Hollywood.
I don't really have any interest in going to Hollywood either. I mean, I definitely have more interest there than Vegas. But the thing is, okay, Vegas is known for 2 things.
Yep.
What are they?
Strippers and gambling.
See, I always said hookers, but yeah, we're on the same mindset, same wavelength. I don't really have any interest in either of those, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I guess earning a bunch of money for basically free is kind of nice with gambling, but the whole point of gambling is it's not guaranteed. There's a good chance, I would just lose a bunch of money there. Yeah. And I don't think that, as respectfully as possible, I would ever pay for services like that. So, more power to the people who work in those fields. Sorry, not my variety.
Yep.
Variety.
Voiceover.
That's crazy way to plug the name. That was
crazy once.
Crazy? What a wild start.
But yeah, I did that today, and then my new chair came in because over the weekend we got a huge snowstorm.
Yeah. How about that, huh?
That was
lovely weather we're having.
Exactly. I had a nice long weekend from that. It was pretty nice.
Actually, I was already off Saturday, Sunday this week, and then we got canceled on Monday. It felt like school.
Yeah.
Literally, we had like a 2-hour delay. They pushed it to 3, and then we're canceled. I was like,
yeah. I'm gonna end up pushing a little button here for you though. We played Minecraft our snow days.
I know.
And we had a really, really lovely time. Yeah. It was so fun. It was probably the best snow days I've ever had.
Yeah, I bet.
But either way, I got a new chair in. I was cleaning my desk off.
Oh, so you're just gonna skip past that?
Yeah.
So everyone's aware. I have a realm on Minecraft that I play with some other people now that they're on the realm, but I made this realm. No. You've never been taken out. It has always been our realm. You just don't play on it anymore. And the thing is, I made this realm originally with Derek.
Yeah.
Right? And a couple of our friends.
Yeah. No, it was literally you, me, and Destiny.
Yeah. And Argenti.
They came later.
Did they?
Yeah. They came later. Much later, actually. They came after
I didn't realize that, but they're still on there too. The thing is we originally created this realm for all of us to play together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you just stopped playing. And I understand. Like,
you never really stop playing. You just take breaks.
The Minecraft phase comes it comes and goes. You know, I was not playing for a while there too. I've been kind of more recently, in the last like month or so, been back on my Minecraft kick. I understand. What bothers me is that you did get back on a Minecraft kick, and rather than playing on the realm that, first of all, I pay for. And second of all, oh, careful. And second of all, that was originally designed and created for us to play together. You decided to create a new world, and not only did you create a new world and just play by yourself, but you also wait, that's okay, fine, but not as a group, not as a group venture.
Yeah, this was a bicycle, not a tricycle. I'm sorry about that.
The realm's not a tricycle. It's an
orgy. It's an orgy. Yeah.
It's a what?
I was making a sex reference.
A sex reference?
Yeah. It's a Minecraft orgy.
Stop talking. My point here is you betrayed me, and not only did you do that, but also while I'm sitting there playing on said realm,
I accidentally got on the world.
Got on
accidentally
and got off
immediately
within a minute.
And it was less than that. It was 10 seconds.
I was literally typing in a message, like, "Oh my God, Derek, hi," and you left.
Oh no.
So just know, for every time
backspace.
that you've complained that we don't play games together anymore, just know that there was a moment right then and there where you were on the same world as me and you decided to get off and make your own.
Yep.
Just know that.
We actually made the world before that. I accidentally got on the wrong one because you were online. Whoopsie.
All right, so now that we've established that you're a backstabbing prick, what else are you going to say?
Friday, I was cleaning my desk off, as you do. Little timekeeping, and I hear a noise behind me.
Boom.
My chair that I bought, I think it was like 2 years before COVID, broke. Broke.
Darn. You'll have that.
It just, the whole top part fell off the base.
Dang. I've had chairs do that before where, like, for me, the two chairs I've ever had that like broke, the part that like raises up stopped working. I think I just flopped down on them too hard.
No, this just bisected. It just went. It's a good word.
Bisect? Yeah. Is that a word?
Yeah.
So that is a good one then. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
What did you do this week? Tell me about your albums, man.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's see what I got here. I had Deluxe by Better Than Ezra. Another one of those one-hit wonders I threw on there. You know what's crazy? Surely you know the song Good by Better Than Ezra? Good living with you. Wow.
No.
It's a 90s song. Oh, well, it's a one-hit wonder. I like it a lot. I thought it was pretty good. Come to find out that song is a little more like on like the pop rockish side.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say it's rock, but leans more pretty heavily into the pop genre a little bit. That whole album was a little more on like the folk side. It was almost almost like, I wouldn't go as far as to say it was country, but it definitely had a lot of like twang to it.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting
I love
that at
me
all.
a good twang. Like genuinely for like, I like folk music.
I like folk.
I like banjos
folk is
stuff like that.
Yeah, I like
banjos
too.
and fiddles. Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I think folk to me is a good line between, like, I'm not a big fan of country music. I think folk is where I put the line. I like me some folk. I'm not like super into it. I couldn't tell you like anything off the top of my head of just like, this is a folk song I like.
Right.
You know, I like Ho Hey by the Lumineers, for whatever that's worth. But yeah, I'd say I like folk. I had 31 Minutes to Take Off by Mike Posner.
Okay.
That's the album that has Cooler Than Me.
Oh.
You heard that one? Not a good album. There were a couple good songs.
I feel like there's a reason. Like, and I pulled it back past couple episodes we've done. I think that there is a reason where we only hear and think about one hit.
Oh yeah, but that's part of the reason I did this though, is like,
give it another shot.
Yeah, maybe there is better stuff on there, but I mean, yeah, a few of these so far have been that way. There's a song. I see the song after Cooler Than Me or the one after that one, where the whole thing, like literally the chorus is like, I should have cheated on you. You were awful to me. I should have cheated on you. And I hate that mindset.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, I understand not liking somebody or the things they've done or if they were terrible, whatever. I don't think that there's ever a reason to justify cheating on somebody, to be honest with you. I think that's real scummy. I think that, I've preached it before in here, but an eye for an eye and the world goes blind.
Exactly.
I hate that mindset. Anyway, after that I had Insomnia by Johnny Manchild and the Poor Bastards. That has a song that I found a couple years ago called That Doesn't Happen. Banger song. I thought it was kind of a one-off of just like, it's almost this like, this album's kind of almost like classical jazzy meets like modern rock.
Okay.
Actually, you might like this album. You should check that out. Insomnia by Johnny Manchild and the Poor Bastards. I just thought that album was really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
After that, I had OK Orchestra by AJR. Not good. Baby No Money's self-titled album.
Yeah. Baby No Money. Infinite No Currency.
I will say,
It's a vibe.
I
It's a vibe.
like Baby No Money.
Mhm.
I do understand now, having listening to 50 minutes concurrently of... No, I have to. I have to say this. Listening to 50 minutes concurrently of Baby No Money in a row, I understand why people don't like him now.
Yeah.
I think that if I had listened to just one of these songs,
It's a vibe.
but yeah, that's the thing with it. And I feel like a lot of rap artists in general, especially modern rap artists, are like this, but I don't think that this is meant to be listened to as an album.
No.
Oh, they're all one-offs. That like if it just came on in a mix, it'd be like, oh, cool, Baby No Money. But sitting and listening to an entire album of Baby No Money is difficult.
I feel like it would probably be the same as like Young Gravy. Kind of like in that realm too.
Yeah.
But
And then I have More Than Just a Dream by Fits and the Tantrums. That's the one that has Out of My League and The Walker. If you know those are popular songs a little while. You are out of my league. The Walker's the ones like the whistle ones like the yeah, okay. And then Commitment by Lucky Boys Confusion. That has a song there. This is my album for today once again. 4 for 4. I haven't listened to this one yet.
Yeah.
But it has a song on it called Hey Driver.
Okay.
It's like a pop punk album, I think. I want to say it's late 90s. But I like that Hey Driver song a lot. It came through my recommendations. I figured I'd give this one a try. I'm excited for that one. I like pop punk a lot, so we'll see. We'll see how that one is.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And as far as that's the music, the album part. You used to ask how my week was, what I got up to. I first of all,
Once I want to interject.
okay.
Okay. Because we're on the topic and I don't want to fall too far off of it.
Oh, okay.
Song for the day is Pocket Full of Sunshine.
By Natasha Bedingfield.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Basic being basic by I think it's pronounced Joe. DJO, the Joe Curious band.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting popular right now. And I threw it in my mix just because I kind of liked it, and it came on just like randomly today, and I got to listen to it again, and I like that song a lot actually.
Nice.
Basic being basic.
But yeah, I wanted to interject.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Hell yeah.
But go ahead.
I like that you had one ready. I appreciate that. I like that. I like that bit. So I appreciate that. Yeah. I had also had some free time. I played a shit ton of Minecraft as well. I built a giant pickaxe statue.
I saw you were building something that had a bunch of like rows. Like you had a dirt staircase up to it, and it was like a bunch of rows.
Oh, that's not mine. That's Milk Daddy's. Yeah, I think that's a farm. As respectfully as possible, Milk Daddy is a big gamer, not a big Minecrafter. Not very good at Minecraft.
So he's building a.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
He needs to not build it so close if it's going to be something that looks
or
like this.
in the sky.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a creative game. He can build it however he wants. It's kind of an eyesore, but I love him for it.
Yeah.
No, and another big thing is I had some time to watch some anime.
Nice.
I got caught up on JJK. I've seen the entire rest of the first season, the entirety of the second season, and
beyond the.
Okay, I'm caught up to the dub.
Yeah,
I've seen the first 2 episodes of season 3. I did not watch the most 2 recent because I don't have yet.
The 4th episode, I think it's the 4th one. Fucking peak.
Peak?
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like it's probably in the animation style choice that they go with it, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. You're in for a treat.
Okay.
I highly recommend it. I kind of want to watch it with you again. So like
that's something else I've noticed too that I think is kind of neat. I did notice. We talked about this a little bit too beforehand, but the tone shift between like the beginning and end of season 2 is insane.
Yeah.
And I feel like the same can be said about the animation. Like not to say at any point was it ever bad. It was always pretty consistently good. But I just feel like there was like a big bump through season 2 of just like, especially toward the end there, where like it just felt like every single battle was like. I will say the one problem I have so far is I do think that JJK in its second season started to also have a pacing problem. I don't think it's so bad, and I didn't notice it as much because I had the entirety of it to just sit and watch. But I was thinking about, like, if I had to watch this week to week and I only had one of these episodes at a time, I don't think it'd be enough.
I think that's a good thing.
I don't disagree. Like, to keep you hooked, we keep coming. Right. But I just, like I said, and I kind of said this, the One Piece. I think it's a much worse theory with One Piece. But I just don't feel like there's enough meat to it. You know, if you get a chicken wing, right, and you gotta like, you get like a little bit. The meat's so good, but then you gotta nibble around. And there's a big ass bone in the middle of it. Like, it's good, and I'm gonna enjoy it. It's the best chicken wing I've ever had in my life. But there's just no meat on it.
No, I get you, and I think that there's a lot of animes that are very, very cliffhanger, and are kind of aggravating whenever the episode ends, because you're like, oh shit, now I have another week that wait till another episode comes out. Mind you, that one comes out tomorrow. Did you guys come tomorrow?
Okay.
But I get you. I think it's a sign of a good anime, but also it sucks in the moment.
Yeah.
Now, the pacing problem I get, but you had like you were able to watch the full season.
That's why I don't think it was a problem.
I imagine it was so good. Just because you watched the full thing.
I did. At least I paced it out a little bit because I couldn't do that all in one sitting. But I watched it all in one go.
But I kind of want to go back and watch the second season again, just straight through, because I had to watch it in week by week. And the hidden inventory arc
was really good.
Was really good. You got to see the relationships behind
we had to talk about that. I called you actually when I was watching him hello when I was watching the hidden inventory stuff, where I was like, it didn't make any sense to me that Gato was evil, because throughout the inventory arc it was like, this guy, like, he's like, I was waiting for the twist of like, this is why I'm evil now. Yeah. You know, and it never
weird
happened.
That tattoo on his forehead's just not.
Well, I thought
there.
that too. I was like, I wonder, like when he gets that, why he gets that. Is that the indicator that he's evil? Why? Like what? Like, I had questions, like, obviously that were gonna get answered, but like, I just, like, I didn't put the pieces together yet. And you were like, yeah, because it's a different guy. He put a brain in that body.
Yeah, that's Kenjaku. Gato and Kenjaku are the different guys.
Whoa!
I have no idea. Why. I don't know. I wanted to go for like the they're different guys.
Like but
then it kind of like turned. But it kind of turned like
racist.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
A little bit too much racist. Put that on a t-shirt.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think that hidden inventory arc was fantastic. I even reached out to you after the fact to ask you how the fight with Gojo and Toji was, and you just replied to me
through heaven and earth alone, I am the honored one.
Yeah, it's such a good line. It's so good.
Dude, like, it's one of those things. I don't like power trip characters, and I feel like Gojo is one of those characters where, like, I shouldn't like him by principle of, like, who he is and the role that he serves.
Yeah.
But first of all, characterization alone, he's just such a good character.
Oh yeah.
His design is amazing. I think that he's just so iconic. You know, and another thing too is just like it's nice that, like, he's not unbeatable. Especially, I mean, obviously, because I mean. We're kind of already delving into spoilers here. We've talked a lot about it. But you know, the whole point of the Shibuya incident is they kidnap Gojo. They tease him in there. Oh, that's how it starts.
I love how you were hinting at something on spoilers, and I thought that you knew.
What?
We're gonna go ahead and put a pin in this conversation, and then whenever you do find out, we need to loop back to
about
this.
Gojo.
Yeah.
I mean, I finished the season.
Cool. Go on.
Okay. They put Gojo in that box.
Yeah.
He doesn't get out. And the whole rest of the Shibuya incident, he's locked away. Like, that's why all that starts, is because they're on their way to go save Gojo, and obviously it doesn't happen. I just think that whole plot point was super interesting. Like the guy who's basically unbeatable, like they found the loophole, they found the way to beat him, which is even crazier too because it was really nice. Like, and a lot of times in fiction and stories like that, that archetype of character of like the unbeatable, like, you know, basically God, is almost always evil because the character needs someone to overcome. So it was really interesting that like Gojo's on like the main character side because you don't normally get that like trump card because in fiction it's something like why overcome this obstacle they could just end in Gojo. You know,
I feel like it serves as a sentinel position where Gojo being around illuminates everything.
Yeah.
And then once that light is extinguished,
and I think that's exactly why the tone shift happened.
It did.
Because you're right. There was almost this like lightheartedness to it because they knew that if something extreme went wrong, like I don't know the name of the arc, but when they're playing the games and the cursed spirit shows up with the tree eyes. I forget their name.
Oh, I can't remember.
But also Toto, dude, yeah. Toto is I just remember Toto died. Is he dead for real? Oh no, you're not answering me. Is he dead for real?
No.
Okay,
not.
Thank God.
No.
Thank God. Okay, because Toto's my goat.
Yeah.
The whole like you're my brother, dude. I love Toto. Toto.
If you want,
Toto might beat out Chad. Actually,
if you want spoilers, do you?
A little bit. I didn't know he's okay.
He can't. He's alive. He just can't use sorcery anymore.
Oh, because his hand.
Yeah. He can't clap anymore. But there are speculations around that.
Look, what's the extent? He clapped his nub and it still worked. Can he just get a prosthetic? It has to be organic.
There's a lot of speculation around how his technique works. If the actual clap is what it does, or like why he can actually do the swap. And I am not prepared to go all into that. But there are a lot of it just in canon he can't use it anymore. I think it's called Boogie Woogie or something like that. Yeah.
But can he just not use his technique or he can't use sorcery at all?
He can't use his technique.
Okay.
And arguably that's kind of like
I mean that's the main thing, but like could he theoretically still do like a black flash? Because you usually only use one hand when he does that.
Unclear. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
But how did you like the scene? Did you enjoy the whole anime, like the very waifu-esque portion of it?
What?
Did you not see it?
What?
The very
what are you asking me right now?
Hold on. Did you had to have seen it?
I forgot about this. I meant to ask you about this because I was like what
this
what?
Is imagination.
I get that, but like who is this girl? I love that the two like most important people to him are Yuji Itadori and some random anime girl.
It's so good.
Can I be so honest with you?
Huh.
Toto was the motivation I needed to get back into the gym.
He should be.
I want to be Toto.
Yeah.
Brother.
Anyway, so Jujutsu Kaisen's fantastic.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's probably one of my favorite animes, and I know I say that a lot. I think it just changes a lot.
Because you're a loser.
Because I'm active in the. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of. I imagine we're probably far along in our time frame here. I'm gonna talk about our main topic today. In lieu of what's coming up tomorrow, I want to talk about YouTubers and YouTube in general. I think that it's one of, if not the best platform out there.
Like for like anything?
Anything. Yeah.
I like YouTube because it gave us Bo Burnham.
Yes.
I like YouTube because it gave us Rhett and Link.
Agree. I think that YouTube is a great platform because it inspires imagination and creativity. It can be used as an encyclopedia and just used for general entertainment.
Yawn! I like YouTube because it's got video games and it's got funny videos, and it's got cats, and old people falling, and pretty girls. You know, it's got basically everything. You know, I feel like it as a young man, it is generational. We actually talked about this a little bit already. That like I feel like every young man at some point in their lives goes on YouTube and looks up girls kissing.
Nope, just you.
You told me that you did that. You cannot lie to me. Okay, right now, when I'm putting my heart and soul out there, I'm being vulnerable and telling the world, or at least Mike, that I, Camden Parsons, the girls kissing on YouTube, for you to pull out and be like, I never did that. Look at you. Look at you. You Googled girls kissing on YouTube, and you liked it.
Anyway, who are you watching right now? Like who is your YouTube feed?
Whoa! I don't know.
Never heard of him.
Shut up. Paint-A-Kiss.
Paint-A-Kiss.
This channel I've been watching right now. He does videos. Looks like they're not even very often either. Oh no, my bad. It's just the popular stuff was up first. He does videos about horror games, like not like playing. Okay. They're like reviews. And honestly, his style of content is actually super interesting. I just found this guy a couple days ago, and I've been watching a bunch of his stuff. I watched him go over his most recent video. He put it about a month ago. Was about the horror game Horses. You ever heard of it?
No.
Super interesting. I've never played it myself. You should watch. It's basically the horror in the game is that you play as this farmhand for this guy who tends to horses.
Okay.
They're not horses. They're people. They're people in horse masks. And it's
wow.
It's like this like creepy like psychological horror type thing that apparently got banned from like Steam and Epic, which are like the two main stores. So he was going this video going over like the game itself was super interesting. He talked about have you ever heard of Slendrina?
Is that like Slenderman's?
It's Slenderman's daughter.
Yeah.
And there's 10 Slendrina games, and they're all like these mobile ports. And it's super interesting too. It's the same thing. Like, click on like, oh, he's gonna make this video where he's like making fun, poking fun of these like crappy, like old, like 2013, 14, like mobile horror game. Super in depth. I actually went like gave it a very fair shot. And at the end of it, it was even like I went in this expecting that and was pleasantly surprised with like these aren't the greatest things in the world, but I can imagine being like a kid at the time, loving these games and stuff, and giving them like a genuine, like proper like review and stuff like that, and basically gave his whole speech about like you shouldn't just give in to stuff just because people on the internet tell you to hate stuff. Like, there's merit to this stuff, especially children's horror stuff like Five Nights at Freddy's, stuff that gets mocked and stuff now. That like where's the line? If Five Nights at Freddy's is stupid now, then like should we just write off Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Goosebumps? Horror that is indicative of children in mind aren't necessarily. They don't have less merit to them, and I just think it was super interesting. He did a video about Granny too. Apparently, Granny is also part of the Slendrina universe. Granny is actually, I believe, the grandmother of Slendrina.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Slenderman's mom?
No, I think it's the other one. Slendrina's mom's mom is Granny.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I've been into. I've just been kind of like binging this guy's videos. He did one recently too. I watched about. You ever heard the game Sad Satan? Comes from a creepypasta where I guess the whole idea is that I think it's a lot like Petscop, where like the video came first and they're basically like, I found this game on the dark web and it's full of like genuine like human gore and CP and stuff, and you can't ever play this game because it's super evil. And so obviously people made like actual ports of the game, even though. Yeah. What's in that original video probably wasn't an actual game. It was a video. And so he played through couple different versions that you can find online that like are supposedly the real version of Sad Satan.
Yeah.
Apparently there is a Steam port of it now. So, I don't know. It's super interesting. I like this guy.
Oh, that's really cool. I feel like nowadays I'm watching YouTube to like brain rot or like having that background. I mean, there is one thing that Destiny and I watch pretty much every night. It's called Forge and Fire.
Oh, you talked about that before.
Yeah. We watch Forge and Fire on YouTube a lot. And then It's weird. I like a creator called Beard Meets Food.
Oh, my buddy David watches that. I watched a couple
Yeah.
of those videos. I watched him do one where he did a burger eating challenge in like Scotland or something.
Yeah, he travels around the world, does food challenges, and I don't know. It just we eat food to it, and we feel like we're part of it.
You're part of it.
Yeah.
Maybe something fun to do is like maybe like skim through the video and like see what it is he's making, and then like make it yourself, and then watch the video and eat it at the same time.
Yeah,
could be cool.
Would not be able to do it.
It's because you're weak.
Yeah. I can't. No one can eat 16 glizzies and just
Well. I'll have
okay,
you
Joey
know.
Chestnut.
One day.
Yeah,
One day the world will be like, who's Joey Chestnut? Oh, you mean the world record holder for like eating hot dogs fast?
No, that's Camden Parsons.
It hasn't been there forever. It's Camden Parsons. Camden Parsons. He's the one who's. They call him the Glizzy Gladiator.
Yeah. And
they don't call him that lightly. I'd also like to know when I did that, they were all cold. Not in buns, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I did also just eat right before I did that. So
Yeah.
I did that on a full stomach.
What else? Like, what else are you like watching right now? Who is probably? Sorry. Who do you think is like the most influential YouTuber that
Period
comes to
or to
mind?
me?
To you.
To me, there was this guy I watched growing up. His name's Matthias.
Okay.
I don't know how into like. Did you watch Markiplier in like his prime? Because I know we talked about it a little bit.
I didn't watch him in his prime.
Okay.
I watch a lot of Markiplier now. I've been watching a lot of like his horror games. In lieu of obviously the movie that comes out tomorrow called Iron Lung.
Iron Lung.
I'm so excited for
We'll
that.
talk about that next week. We're going to go see it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna go see that tomorrow. I bought the tickets over a month ago. Like as soon as they were available to be bought,
I bought them
them
a week ago. I was trying to make plans, and none of it ended up coming through.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad it worked out that way because I'm glad we're gonna go see it together.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm super excited. It's 5:00 tomorrow. It's gonna be so fun.
It's 5:00 somewhere.
Oh.
No, but so Markiplier did some videos with this guy. Like that's how I found him on Markiplier's channel. They had Matthias did a bunch of these videos of like blank in real life. And a lot of times it was like songs. And I think I want to say the one that I found them from was they did one for Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Where the whole point of the video is one character in the skit, all of their lines would be lyrics from a song. And so in that one, it was Mark, Bob, their friend Tyler, and Matthias all together. And everything that Mark said was lyrics to Taylor Swift's song Bad Blood. But that's how I found him. So from there, I ended up binging all of his stuff. He was my favorite for a long time. He started off as like a music creator. He has some songs I still listen to today. Starting Over, Backwards, Fade Away. And then he did some covers and stuff too. He has one cover, just straight up cover of Fun's We Are Young, which is pretty good. Okay. And then he has another one he did of Good Life by One Republic, but it's not like a direct cover because he like changes the words. And his version of Good Life by One Republic is really, really good. But he ended up becoming like a sketch channel, like comedy and stuff. Like he had a series called Ask Matt, where he just answered a bunch of questions from the audience. There's kind of more like low quality, not like quality, but like low effort, basically, where he answers the questions like he's being snarky, funny, whatever. And then another one like reading your comments, where it's like he'd give a prompt and then he'd read everyone's response, whatever, basic YouTube stuff. But also did like a bunch of like actual like sketches and stuff. He was great. I loved him growing up. He was my favorite hands down. He ended up starting another channel too, where he did like challenge videos with his brother and his brother-in-law called Team Edge. I'm Team Edge now, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But I loved him growing up. And what really sucks is I watched kind of as I started like phasing, because it was looking back kind of more like that, like, you know, it was that 2014, 15, 16 even style of YouTube where it was like, hey, everybody, we're on YouTube. How are you today? You know, kind of. So, like, once that started to phase out, he ended up switching his content style to, like, reacting to bad Photoshop fails. And then it kind of switched over to, like, oh, my God, guys, crazy Amazon finds. And then from there, he literally changed the channel name from Matthias to Dope or Nope. And he'd, like, get, like, 5 Amazon products and, like, is this a dope or is this a nope? And once it like switched to that, I stopped watching him. Yeah. But his old stuff still holds up, in my opinion. I've gone back every once in a while and watched some of that stuff, but it's just a shame. Like he doesn't make that style of content anymore.
Were you ever into like Smosh and?
No, actually, funny enough, I didn't get into Smosh. I'm still like into Smosh, but like I'll watch a Smosh Pit video every once in a while. They try not to last like that, but like I didn't really start watching them until like a couple years ago. I think like during their heyday, especially because like their main heyday, like the original, like what got Smosh to popularity was like what 2007 to like 2000.
Smosh was like one of the
14.
original.
Yeah, and I wasn't really watching YouTube at that time because I was a child.
Yeah.
When I got to the point where I actually was like kind of ingesting YouTube pretty regularly, I thought Smosh was boring. I didn't really get it. I did know that they did a lot of stuff with like boobs in the thumbnail, so I thought they were like vulgar, so I wasn't allowed to watch them.
Yeah.
You know, so I just had no interest in Smosh for a long time.
Which is fair. I didn't really watch them whenever they first came out too. I only started watching them after Mythical Entertainment took them over.
I think I started watching them.
I guess Mythical bought them, and then Smosh bought it back.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I started watching Smosh when Anthony came back.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just because I think I remember watching that video where they sat down and they talked to each other, and I was like, "This is super interesting." You know, I don't really know much about Smosh, but it's kind of neat watching this like comeback, whatever. And then they were on Good Mythical Morning, all four of them together.
Yep.
And then
which is probably my answer to the most influential YouTube channel.
What, Good Mythical Morning?
Yeah, I watched it since Good Morning Chia Lincoln.
I don't even know what that means. Chia Lincoln?
You didn't know that?
I started watching.
Actually, so Good Morning Chia Lincoln was the channel before Good Mythical Morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is there context to that? Like, did they have like
it's basically the same thing that they were doing now. It was in like a basement. And it was like, hold on, I'll show you a little bit.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not interested.
Oh, fuck you. No need.
It's quite all right. I don't care.
No. Good Morning Chia Lincoln is well, I'll have to show it to you sometime, but
okay.
It's the prefaces to Good Mythical Morning, and I've been watching it since then.
Really? So you were there at the start of GMM?
Yeah.
I started watching it whenever I was I told a little bit before. My brother Corey, I've noticed that, like growing up, like because he's my stepbrother, right? So he'd go to his dad's house where he had a lot more freedom, and he'd learn a bunch of stuff, what's popular, what's cool, and then come back and repeat it. And me and my brother Clayton wouldn't know what the hell's going on because like we weren't like that.
Sheltered,
pretty much, yeah. So I mean, we had a lot more freedom with my mom's. We weren't looking that type of stuff up, you know. We'd go over there, Clayton would get on the PS2, and then I would scroll YouTube. Yeah, so I mean, like no
girls kissing.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. I was vulnerable with you, and now you're taking advantage of it.
I'm not.
Anyway, no, but things like that. He started singing the Belly Button song, and I was like, that's a little crazy. So I would go to my mom's and I Googled it. I was like, what the Belly Button song? And I found it. I was like, oh, this is so funny. And I would listen to it on repeat and repeat. And my mom ends up coming in and she's like, oh, are you watching Good Mythical Morning? I was like, no, dipshit. This is Rhett and Link.
Yeah. Actually, it's Rhett and Link.
But yeah, and my mom was apparently a big fan of them already. Yeah. So I started going through. I was watching all their music videos. I still know, I know every word to most of the Red Link songs, particularly the Nerd vs. Geek rap battle. Funny enough, was like my favorite. Nil Way for Top Hat Time. They had those autocorrect fails, the caption fails. The One Direction one, back in my hand. I don't really know the Taylor Swift one very well, but some of the OCD Vacation song. Rub Some Bacon on It. You know, so many classics. And I like that stuff more. So I would watch all the music video stuff first, and then my mom would come in and be like, you want to watch Good Mythical Morning? I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. So me and my mom would sit down together and watch GMM.
I miss their mail section. Like, with Jen.
When there's mail, I want a whale. Mail time.
That's Blue's Clues.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I would say that mine was Good Mythical Morning. And
I wonder if I can find it. I have a video on my Instagram from when I was a kid, where I'm actually going through and I'm singing the entirety of I'm lip syncing to "No Way for Top Hat Time" by Rhett and Link.
What happened to you? Don't you still have those glasses?
Huh? Huh?
Don't you still have those glasses?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, maybe not these ones. No, not these ones, because I snapped those ones in half.
Crashing out about something again.
Oh.
Very dumb. I got mad and snapped my glasses.
So yeah, no, I did. I snapped those ones in half.
Yeah, video proof.
That's growing up. I always had the same pair of glasses. I think the ones I got to replace those are the ones that I still have now. And then I got another pair after that because I outgrew them, and I still have those as well. And then I wore those until I got these ones.
Yeah, nice. I showed you one of like my favorite YouTube videos, and there's now a trigger that anytime I put the video on.
My spoon is too big.
It's something. It's called Rejected Cartoons.
I'm a banana.
Yeah, it makes Camden.
That's an awful laugh.
It makes Camden just chuckle every single time I put it on. Cackle. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
I'm a nasty little whore.
I feel like that's like YouTube for me in the beginning.
I kind of agree, just because when I think like, even to this day, when I think YouTube, you know what video to me is the most standout? Like, this is what not even just YouTube, but the internet as a whole is. And it bothers me because it's not anymore. It's not representative of the internet anymore. And it kind of bums me out, but times change. It was bound to happen. But to me, this is really funny. It's YouTube Rewind 2012, specifically.
Oh.
Because that, to me, that video, it has the guys all playing the guitar. It's like 4 people playing one guitar.
Yeah.
It's got The Annoying Orange. It's got Gangnam Style. It's got Minecraft. It's got Smosh. It's got Master Chief. Like, there's so much that encapsulates, I think, like, internet culture at that time. And YouTube Rewind was so cool until, like, 2016. And then they just started, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I think YouTube Rewind 2018 or 19 was or is still the most disliked video on the entire platform.
Wild.
And it bums me out because like the 2012 one was so. I remember being a kid and seeing that for the first time, being like, "Wow, the internet," you know. But like, it's just that's not what it is anymore. You can't.
Yeah.
I feel like at that point in time, you could encapsulate almost the entire internet into one video. I don't think you can do that anymore. And if you do, it'd be a really depressing video.
Be a lot of really shit.
It's
stuff.
just sad news.
Yeah.
And podcasters.
Yeah.
No one likes podcasters.
Who likes who would do a podcast?
I can't say that. You ever seen Joe and Frankie from the Basement Yard? I love the Basement Yard. I love the Basement Yard.
But
Blood. Poop from a butt.
very mature, Camden. Very mature.
Poop from a butt. Why are you being so vulgar today, Derek?
I was just saying it was a
What were you saying?
transitional word.
What were you saying?
You want me to say it again? But I love how you laughed at how genuine your first laugh was.
Yeah, I did.
I saw you go. It was like a stage of laughing.
I do that. Sometimes I'll laugh so hard, I start laughing at how hard I'm laughing, and then it creates this like perpetual, like, I can't breathe because of how hard I'm laughing at my own laugh.
Yeah. It's something about a particle accelerator going out of control.
Oh my God, the Flash!
Yeah.
Oh, I also just think that, like, I want to make a playlist. I would like to go back and make a playlist of just, like, what to me are the fundamental, like, internet classics.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have things like you'll see like, playlists like this sometimes where, like, they'll have stuff in it, but, like, the Duck song, Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows is more of like a me thing. But things like Crazy Frog.
It's Rain and Tacos.
Rain and Tacos. The Badger song.
Badger.
The old YouTube, specifically the ones they parodied on South Park back in the day, like the Chocolate Rain, you know, the Lightsaber Kid, Sneezing Panda. Like, to me, what are essentially the internet classics?
Exactly.
Like I have a little sister who's 10 years younger than me and a brother who's 15 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And I love showing them like stuff from when I was a kid. Like, my little brother loves Ben 10, like obsessed with Ben 10 because he's seen every episode twice over because I got him into it. And same thing, my sister started watching with me, but she doesn't care as much. But she's into Big Time Rush. Actually, they both are. I was gonna take them both to Big Time Rush, but then they canceled this year. So I mean, thankfully I got my money back.
Yeah,
but
they're actually going to be with Jared Leto.
I'm gonna
30 Seconds
hurt you badly.
Yeah.
I'm going to cause you bodily harm.
Sorry.
But I don't know. My point with that is I love showing them stuff from when I was a kid, and I feel like there's these fundamental internet videos that I feel like every child has to watch.
Absolutely.
And I don't think they're all in one place.
I
need to make a playlist.
The frog one, I feel like, is still very relevant.
Frog one? Oh, Crazy Frog?
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. You know, can I be so honest with you? I found a bardcore version of that.
Oh.
It's called Axel F. It's actually covered. You know that? Axel F is a show, I think. That's why it's called that. It's a theme song to a show.
Oh. Didn't know.
It's like an 80s show, I think, yeah. But anyway, it's a bardcore version. Like with like a lute and shit.
Oh.
And genuinely one of the greatest hype songs.
I have to show you. There's a guy that plays.
I've seen him. I've seen him on TikTok.
Yeah,
I've seen him.
Crazy
I've seen
emo music and stuff like that.
I
so
saw
good.
Fall Out Boy one recently. I think he did what like Sugar We're Going Down, something like that. I know that guy actually.
Yeah.
But funny enough, yeah, I when I first made my gym playlist, it's called RT9.
Okay.
The very first two songs I put in there were the bardcore version of Axel F and What's Up Danger from Into the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Yeah. On my Alexa, if you say, Alexa, activate Goblin mode, it'll play an air horn, turn my light green, and that starts playing. I set that myself.
Yeah. That's kind of how that works.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah. There's a lot of like YouTubers that like started early YouTube that like just bad people.
Like Onision. Yeah, I think the other hard thing to talk about at least like in my corner, like I spent most of my time growing up watching Minecraft videos, and there is a stigma around Minecraft YouTubers because they tend to find themselves in some younger ponds than they should be hanging out in.
Yep. If you had one recommendation for a YouTuber for me to watch,
Comeback Kid Films. He's this really good guy. I've been watching. He makes.
I'm actually subscribed to him.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah. The notification bell's not turned on.
You should turn it on. He makes great stuff.
Yeah.
I
feel like he had one good video and then the rest kind of flopped.
No, the Omniverse one had 70,000.
I feel like he had two good videos. But no, genuinely, like one YouTuber that you can be like, I think you'd like this. I'm gonna give you your recommendation. I'm gonna recommend you look up Star Talk. It's technically a podcast with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
What?
Yeah.
Why would I want to watch that?
It's very interesting. A lot of science.
I like things like that, like the learning. I do I love video essays in general. It's part of the reason that's the type of stuff that I make. Obviously mine's more toward like nerd stuff, but generally I just love the concept and the execution of video essays. But I feel like a lot of what I watch is like that. Like I said, I mean, someone will pick like a big topic. I think it's hard to pick one channel in particular that I would recommend because a lot of what I watch is like, someone will pop up with a video essay of a topic I'm interested in, and I'll just watch the one. It's kind of why I started going off on that one guy I was just talking about, because he had one that showed up, and then another one that showed up, and I just kind of kept watching because I like the style a lot. But for the most part, I'll just watch one and be done. I'm going through now. I'm looking at trying to find some stuff that, I think that you would like. I mean, a lot of my feed is literally just that. I don't watch these people. These are just like concepts. Yeah. Like I just oh man, do you remember like animation YouTube?
Oh.
Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations.
If you like art, like PewDiePie nowadays,
I forgot he started doing art stuff. Yeah.
He stopped Happy Wheels and started art. Apparently making AI stuff. Not entirely sure.
Could Batman solve the Kira case? Death Note. You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like he'd be able to do it pretty easily.
Mm.
He's Batman.
He's Batman.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's okay.
Tomska.
Tomska?
Do you watch Tomska?
No.
I love Tom. He has his second channel, Tomska and Friends. He's a little more active on there. He has like tryhards, content. He literally has a series called Content. It's one of my favorites. Him. It sucks. Elliot's not on the channel anymore. Elliot used to be their editor, and the dynamic between Tom, Eddie, and Elliot. Some of the best content you'll watch on YouTube. I love watching those guys just hang out.
Oh yeah. Well, before we go
Max and Ruby.
before we go into our
Ruby and Max.
Yep. Before we go into our
Can you
challenge.
roll your R's? Do that to my butt.
I can actually
Oh my god. Okay, good. Say what you're gonna say.
say
what you want to say.
before we get into that, I would like to take an opportunity to talk about a trailer that released.
The Doomsday trailers, the teasers.
No.
Good, because I don't want to talk about them.
We'll have a time to talk about those.
They
But
make me angry.
we're going to talk about the new He-Man trailer.
It's not He-Man.
I know.
It's Masters of the Universe.
It's called Masters of the Universe, and we watched the trailer before we started the
Yes, we did.
episode.
Yeah.
And what did you think about the trailer?
Yeah. I don't really have a whole lot of attachment to He-Man, just because like obviously it was definitely before my time. It's like an '80s cartoon, and not say I'm familiar with it. I kind of pride myself on, especially like like '80s, '90s. People are like, oh, you're too young for this stuff, whatever. I'm not unaware. I'm pretty like what's the word, like culturally, of mind.
Aware.
I guess. Yeah, aware. Yeah, like just because it was from the '80s doesn't mean I've never seen it. Like I know who He-Man is and She-Ra and all that stuff. Like I'm familiar with it. I just I don't have any attachment to it.
That's
I don't
just fair.
particularly care about He-Man. I do think that the trailer looked cool. It's fun. It's kind of the generic plot though of guy who's stuck in the real world is actually from place B.
I do like the concept though.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad concept. I just think it's kind of run of the mill, and especially for a story like I said, I'm not super familiar with.
I feel like that's the only way that you could do it though. I feel like He-Man, the way that they had,
because they're doing it in a way where because He-Man's not really probably it's been touched in a while. I think they did Masters of the Universe a little while ago, and they had that She-Ra cartoon on Netflix. But like aside from that, like He-Man's not one they keep bringing back. They do with like Transformers or something like that,
Yeah.
So it's probably they're doing it that way so that our main character, what Prince Adam I think his name is just as unaware as the audience is. So that way when they explain stuff, it doesn't feel like out of pocket for the universe. Like why would they be explaining to Prince Adam, who's been there his whole life, who Skeletor is?
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Mind
So
you,
when-
great.
Oh, here it comes. I forgot this is why you wanted to talk about it.
Great.
Great design. He looks
Great,
amazing.
fantastic.
Skeletor,
Yeah. I mean,
it's a
like
damn shame.
the fact
damn
that
shame.
they got the one, the only Jared Leto to play Skeletor in this movie. I think it's gonna be a great one. It's gonna be fantastic, Camden. He looks fantastic, don't you think?
I'm very grateful we didn't hear him talk on this trailer.
I'm sad that you already know.
You thought it was gonna be a big surprise.
Yeah.
No, listen. Everyone knows how much I hate Jared Leto. Believe me.
Who told you?
But I don't even remember. I had multiple people come to me about it. The second that trailer dropped, they were like, Camden, Jared Leto Skeletor. I'm like, no, he's not. I looked it up and I was like, oh.
I hate them for that. I hope their soup is cold.
Well, you want my authentic reaction?
Yeah.
All right, let me try and be as authentic as possible. You ready?
Yeah.
Tell me right now. Tell me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Skeletor, the fantastic design that you
Yes,
agree.
he looked great in the
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
I'm so excited. I wonder who they got to voice him.
Yeah. Jared Leto.
No! Was that better for you?
Yeah.
Is that what you were looking for?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. Anyway, what'd you think about your anime this week, man?
What did I have to? Oh, we went so hard. I totally forgot. What was it? Reincarnated as a vending machine. Now I wander the dungeon.
Yep.
I watched 6 episodes.
Oh, so you watched an extra one.
I do quickly want to mention something I noticed immediately.
Yeah.
I wanted to pull this up and show you.
Yeah.
The intro to Vending Machine is the exact same sound effect that Bo Burnham uses in his song Rant.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hit it. It's the same sound effect.
Yeah.
And I heard that and I was like, why do I know that? I felt like such a chud for just being like, this anime has a thing I know from the internet. I felt similarly to this in a if this makes sense, okay? I felt similar to this the same way that I felt about Umumasame, but in less of a hateful lens, right? Where this is super weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have a tendency to latch on to characters in fiction.
Latched onto a vending machine, didn't you?
I did.
Yep.
I did.
Good time.
So they're not super well like established. There's not a whole lot of good characterization in here particularly.
Yeah.
But like the bond between what's her name? The girl that he's like best friends with. Lima?
Something like that.
Beans. She's great. Like I said, I mean, it's just a kind of generic female character, whatever. But like her and his relationship, it's just like, I mean, he's just a box, but like you can tell there's like real connection. They're friends.
Yeah.
You know, like it's weird that like it's one of those things where it's like I feel like it gets weirder the more you think about it, because like the idea of like, you know, in fiction you have all the time like main character will come across this object that's been injected with like a human soul, whatever. So it's interesting to kind of see that gimmick, that idea from the object's perspective of like, you know, it isn't just like the hero picks up this sword and it there's a soul inside that speaks to it, blah, blah, blah. Like this, we're watching it from the perspective of said object. I think that's super interesting, but I do think the more you go into it, first of all, it's super weird that he's a vending machine.
Yeah.
Why? Because he was gonna save the vending machine in the beginning. He jumped out of his car off a cliff to save a vending machine.
Yep.
Okay, I guess. And then he's like, "Good thing I'm the biggest fan of vending machines ever."
Which vending machines are a very huge culture thing in Japan.
And I do know that actually. I do know that, but like even still, like, who cares that much about vending machines? It's weird how much he knows about vending machines.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like I enjoyed it, and you know, at point blank,
obviously enough to watch another episode.
For what it was. Like, I mean, I definitely understand. Like I said, there was a whole episode. There was a whole portion where they're talking like, "You're not worthy to have Boxo. Your boobs are small." And there's another part where he's like, "I've been thinking about how to help with like the health in the neighborhood." So he turns into a condom vending machine. Like, there's a bunch of parts that are just like, okay, I see why this is like the because I already kind of got, because you're talking about like this is like the one that gives anime a weird name, and I figured from the title alone, the concept, like I already kind of got that vibe. But then there were even parts that went further than that, just like
it's one of the ones that do that. I mean, it's a good anime.
Yeah,
it's one of Chris's, like Chris likes it. He was excited about hearing your take on the anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'm glad you liked it.
I hope my review was satisfactory, Chris. I look forward to hearing your response. If you'd like to write in at varietyvoiceoverpod@gmail.com for your 2 cents on reincarnated as a vending machine. Now I wander the dungeon.
Yeah.
'Twas quite interesting.
Yep. Alrighty.
I am gonna, now that I finished my challenge in JJK for this week, I think I'm probably gonna go finish Hell's Paradise.
Yeah,
I'm caught up on JJK.
Hell's Paradise is fantastic. So my challenge was absolute Martian Manhunter.
Yes, it was.
It was one of the most interesting comics that I've read.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting comics I've read.
I love the way that they do like the psychological combat with
Mhm.
the White Martians.
Yes.
And like the physical and back and forth with it. I like our main character. I like the interactiveness of it.
With the Martian vision.
The like you hold up the page
Mhm.
and you can see through it.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that as an avid Captain Underpants fan, I like.
I totally forgot about that.
I love books that have interactive things,
Mhm.
and it was a nice surprise. I saw that and I kind of put it up to the light, and I saw the things that went along with it, and it was fun. I love the artwork. I love the
Yes.
colors that went with it. A very
Visually probably the best absolute title.
yeah. I think it goes really well with how they're pushing Martian Manhunter
Mhm.
and having it more like an imagination thing, like more of like an inside.
It's all in his head. Yeah.
And just pushing all the colors and the psychedelics and psychological stuff of it all. It was I liked it. I think it was a good one. I don't think it's better than Absolute Wonder Woman, but from what I've read, it's probably up there.
Would you say it's better than Absolute Batman?
Yes, I like that more than Absolute Batman.
Cool. I like Dennis Camp a lot, honestly. Having read that now, and then having read Ultimates, I'm becoming a big fan of his style. I've heard nothing but good things about him. Do you know who Troy Oboyo 17 is on YouTube? I would recommend him if you're starting to get more into comics, all that stuff. He does it's superhero stuff in general. But he is a big comic guy. He was talking recently about like who's currently winning. Basically, like Marvel, DC. A lot of people are saying right now that because like the DCU getting really good and the MCU kind of flopping a little bit, that like DC's kind of taking over.
I think Marvel had its time, and now DC is kind of.
It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But part of the big point he made in that video was talking about how once you got to like the comic section of it, at the end of the day, these are big corporations. You know, Marvel, DC doesn't really matter. If you like a comic, if you like a story, you need to support the artist and the writer.
Yeah.
And then started listing off all this stuff and stuff. Like if you like these books that are going crazy right now, the Absolutes, the Ultimates, whatever, read more by these people. And he started going on a whole thing about Dennis Camp specifically about how he's like his comics that he's made, his independent work with like Image and stuff like that is like top tier. So I want to check out more of Dennis Camp. I've heard his stuff is really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're at a point now where we can go ahead and swap.
Yeah.
What do I have to watch?
You're gonna watch 5 episodes of Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket.
Yeah. You said you wanted to watch a little bit more of something that's, romantic and, and lovey. I mean, it has its things, but 5 episodes of Fruits Basket. I'm interested to hear about your opinions on it.
All right, bet.
Yeah, you said you were very excited. You kind of talked this one up. What do I got?
Okay. Do you remember?
No, probably not.
The first time. This is kind of emotional. Do you remember the first time we went to the comic book shop together? Do you remember it though?
I think so.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I picked this comic up that day, and I was like, "This is super neat. I like this concept a lot." And then was like, "I can't wait to read it." And then
didn't read it
until over the weekend.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
No.
Spider-Man: Legend of the Spider Clan.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you to read this.
Okay.
Because this is obviously reimagining. This is from what's called the Mangaverse.
Yeah.
It was an issue they made in the early 2000s of like basically reimagining their characters as if they came from like Japanese legend as opposed to, being written by Americans. And so this one, it's a little bit thicker. I think there's an issue more than what I normally give you in here, but it won't be too much because what this has is the original Spider-Man Mangaverse one-shot, followed by the 5-issue miniseries, followed by, in 2014, when they started the Spider-Verse, they brought back this character. There's one shot in there, too. The art in here is done by Scotty Young.
Okay.
I've talked about him on here before, I think. He's one of my favorite artists, period. And what's really crazy is I didn't even realize it until I looked on the back and saw it down here at the bottom after I read the whole thing that he did the art for it. Scotty Young's amazing. And the art style in here, you can tell too, is very reminiscent of like 2000s, like almost internet comic.
Yeah.
Of just like especially like shots like these.
Mm-hmm.
Like Scotty Young's style is just so good, and it's so stylized too. Like it really feels like this feels exactly like when it came out.
That's awesome.
If that makes sense. And I don't know the style of it, the whole like he's part of a clan. Uncle Ben was his sensei, so like that. Like I think this comic to me is a really good mix of both
Well, spiders is like shurikens.
Yeah, because he doesn't have spider powers. So like those
those are all string.
Yep, and those big like wraps he has around his hands have claws in them. That's how he sticks to the walls.
Oh, that's cool.
I think this is super interesting. I think this is right up your alley as far as like it's almost like if Spider-Man was an anime in comic book form.
Okay, cool.
And I know they've actually made Spider-Man manga before too. I think it'd be really cool to maybe check that out at some point. Read it on the show.
Yeah,
we'll read it for the show. I mean, not on the show.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I believe that now we've
talked about the things. We've done the things.
We've done the things.
I feel like now it's time to.
It's time to what?
Roll for ending.
$19. Oh, Derek, we have a plane to catch. I actually, I rented out this plane for us. My buddy Tito is actually the one flying this for us today. Make sure you thank him on your way in.
I thought we were going to the ice cream shop.
Well, how are you going to get there?
A plane? It's 10 minutes down the road.
Derek, it's very cold out. We're not going to the ice cream shop here.
You think we're going to go in the air? You think
we're not going to the ice cream shop here? We have to fly to a warmer area. You can't enjoy ice cream when it's -4 degrees. So just listen. Come here. Get on the plane. You go ahead and give the outro. We'll let Tito do his thing. We'll start flying, and then when we get where we're going, we'll get there.
I don't like flying.
It's okay. He's a trained professional.
Why is there? So thank you for listening to the Variety Voiceover. That's all for this week. In the meantime, you can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. I don't think those lights are supposed to be blinking. While on YouTube, you can check us out on Comeback Kid Films for video projects.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. Yeah. I just want to double check. All right. Cool. All right. You got it.
You can email us to be a part of the show at varietyvoiceoverpod@gmail.com. But as for now, this voice is over. Okay. So we really need to address the blinking lights. I don't think
you're getting real tired, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're getting real tired, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm tired of you.
Close your eyes. We'll get there. Just sleep. Hey, Eric, we're here. You ready? We're here.
We're still flying.
Mm-hmm. So I already put the bag on for you.
The fuck?
Don't worry. Hey, we'll be okay. This is not my first time. I thought it wasn't yours either. You're acting kind of like this is new for you.
Camden,
Yeah.
we're in the air.
Yeah. Are we not on the same page?
Are we jumping into the
We're skydiving. We're skydiving to the ice cream shop. We're showing up in style. Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
I don't care. We're already here. Tito offered to fly this plane for us, and you're gonna tell me that you're gonna make him.
Yeah, no. I wanted to go to 10 minutes on the road.
Oh, we're not there. We're not there at all. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is Florida. Actually, pretty sure we're in Florida right now.
I see people fighting down there.
You know what? We can get a better view of that crocodile down there on the way down. So here, come here.
No. Camden.
So now we're strapped together.
Camden.
All right, ready?
Camden.
All right.
No.
1, 2.
No.
Buckle my shoe. You ready? Here we go. I got a bug in my mouth. See, now we're just cruising. Isn't this nice?
Camden.
We're just falling. Me and you buckled together. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Camden, I feel your boner.
What?
Camden.
No, it's the buckle. Why are you always insinuating stuff?
Cam, I'm Bjorn on your fucking front. This is not cool.
You'll be fine when you have the ice cream. You'll be okay. Smooth sailing. I don't know how to end this. Wow, the crowd. Let's go get ice cream.
I hate you. I forgot to pull out chicken for dinner. I'm gonna have to get pizza.